Welcome back, Cavalier fans. We have a surprise for you. Rosie had her babies. Let me tell you about it. It was so exciting. Hi, Bella. All right. So, a couple of nights ago, Rosie started getting very anxious. Oh my God. She was up, she was down off the bed. She was so big and heavy she couldn't use the stairs anymore. So every 30 minutes she was crying. I went back on the bed. Then she would lay down on the bed. Then 30 minutes later she would jump down off the bed. Hi, William. By the way, if you don't know William, William is from our first litter from Mia. So he is the first son from Mia's first litter, and he is fully grown. He's almost 2 now, and he is gorgeous, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay. So, Rosie, come tell us about your experience. How was it for you? It was bad. Now, she was a trooper, but she was up, she was down, she was too big. I can't get on the bed. I can't get comfortable. I'm anxious. She was just, she didn't sleep. She was exhausted. We were exhausted. I still had to work in the morning, of course. So I decided the night that technically in the morning, she went into full labor at 5 a.m. I decided I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to sleep on the bed and have her up and down every 5 minutes. Poor girl. So I slept on the couch, which then she could still jump onto. So if she wanted to cuddle and get comfort, she could get it. So we made a nice little fairy bed, and the whole gang camped out, minus the boys, of course. They weren't here. Minus the boys, we all camped out here on the couch, and we slept on the couch, and I had some nice quiet spa music going, anything to try to help soothe her. So 5 o'clock in the morning, I hear a big scream. That was Rosie. The baby was in the birth canal. So of course my phone wasn't charged because I fell asleep on the couch and didn't charge it. So I didn't get the first 2, and I'm sorry about that. I did not get the first 2 charged, but I did get plenty of footage for you to watch. And let me tell you, when I said you don't know what you're going to need until you actually need it, and why I have an emergency kit, there's a reason why. The first 2 babies were born, but their placenta and sacs were still inside of her. So one came out and the placenta was still stuck, so it could not completely get out, and we couldn't get it onto the nipple, right? And then here comes number 2. These were the 2 boys, by the way, which I will show you. So they both come out without their sacs, without their placenta, but they're still attached. Their cords are still attached, but they're inside. So when I say you don't know what you're going to need until you need it, and she can't reach around to cut off the cord. Man, that was an emergency. So I clamped the cords, and I cut it, and then I used the septic pencil to make sure that there was no bleeding, cauterized it basically. And then I dried that one off and suctioned it and got it onto Mom. And then I did the same with the second one. And then the third one came a little while after that, and that one pushed both of those placentas and sacs out. So we ended up being fine. We didn't have to go to the emergency room because I had the emergency whelping kit. So in all, she started birth at 5 a.m. and she ended around 12:30. And she had a total, and yes, I was still working, so I had my laptop in my lap next to her, working in meetings while helping her give birth. It was a day, and I deserve this cup of coffee. And she did a beautiful job. She's such a trooper. So she ended up having 5 babies. 2 of them are little girls that are red just like her. They're absolutely stunning. And then she had one little girl, she's got a knot in her ear. The babies are knotting up her hair. I'm gonna have to fix that for you, sweetie. So she had 5 in total, 2 red girls, and then 1 lemon girl. The lemon is the brown and white ones that look like they all ran after the cat. This is Waylon, by the way. This is the sire. Sorry about that. So my cat came out, and Waylon's not a cat lover. So he decided to give her a little chase. So he's going to sit on my lap the rest of this, aren't you, sweetie? So she had 5 in total, 2 red girls, 1 lemon girl, which happens to be what Waylon is. I think you just wanted to be on camera. Yes, I do. So a lemon girl, and then 2 little boys that look just like their daddy. So in total we had 5, and it was really successful, and they are doing fantastic. Everyone's nursing and thriving, and Rosie's doing really well. She's up here taking a break with me while they're sleeping. So I'm going to show you their birth, and this is what happened. We have the whelping room all set up. As you can see, I have my calcium, my hemostat, and my shears to cut the umbilical cord, the suction, and also that's a septic pin that will help to cauterize, and a thermometer in case we need it, and lots of towels and oxygen. And I also have little space heater, and underneath of the pad is a heating blanket as well to keep the babies warm. And we are all ready. Right, Rosie? Are you ready? So the difference in her this morning is she got sick. She couldn't hold her breakfast down. Usually dogs won't eat, but she did, and then she regretted that. And she hasn't ate the rest of the day, and you can see her panting. She's in labor. She's having contractions. That's why she's panting. And I caught her in my closet. For some reason, my dogs think that that's the good place to go. They all want to have birth in the closet. So I'm just going to sit here with her with some calm music. And the lights are dimmed. You can see Mia's over there watching. She was in the box earlier with her, giving her some comfort. So my cats always seem to come out when there's a baby being born. They like to watch. Here comes Mia. Good girl, Mia. Hi. You ready for some new family members? All right, Rosie, we wish you luck. And here comes Bella. Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella. All right, so we're all right here to support Rosie. And she's just having another contraction right now. Good girl. And poor Rosie, she's all hot and panting. Her belly's really hard. I have her laying on this nice cooling blanket. Feels really nice and cold. Poor girl. So her temperature has dropped to 98.4, so she's definitely having puppies. It is 8:30 right now, And hopefully we can get some rest before the puppies come. Good girl. All right, Rosie just gave birth to 2 babies in the middle of the night. It's 5 a.m. And both of them, their umbilical cords and their placenta were kind of entwined in each other. So one baby came out and the placenta had not. And the next baby started coming out. So as soon as that other baby popped out, I had to throw hemostats on both umbilical cords and cut them. So that's why that emergency whelping kit is super important. But you can see we have 2 beautiful little Blemons. Very cute. This one is about 5 minutes old and this one's 2 minutes old. And she has another one coming any minute now. You can see it's right there. So that's why another thing I say, get the pads and then get these disposable ones and lots of towels. Good job, Rosie. They are beautiful. And look, our friends are watching. They are so curious. Good job. Oh, you got something on your forehead. There. Good job, Rosie. Beautiful babies. Okay, here comes another baby. She stood up. That's totally normal. Mom to do that. We'll put them over here. They're okay. They're right here, honey. They're right by. So put them over by the front. Here comes another one. This one's breech. Okay. Here, babies. Good girl. Oh, we got a red. Good girl. Here it comes. You saw the sac just broke as it was coming out. All that fluid came out. Good. I'm going to immediately grab it. Hold on a minute. Okay, and I'm going to make sure to get all that sac off of it. And you can see it's starting to breathe now. Good baby. And immediately the first thing I want to do is suction it. Okay, it's good. Now, yes. Oh, and it has, you'll hear little snot, it sounds like, on their nose. That's the fluid coming out of their nose. Yeah, we don't want you breathing any of that in. That's why I clear it away from the face as quickly as possible. Rub its nose. See, I'm vigorously rubbing it to stimulate. Good, it's crying. That's good, I know. Welcome to the world, little one. Good. There, yes. So I got all the fluid cleared away from its face. Really good. You see, I rubbed it pretty vigorously to kind of stimulate the breathe. And the placenta has not come out yet. Mia, don't come in. But he keeps wanting to come in and help. There. Hey. Hi, sweetie. Good. Yes, I want you to cry. That's good. I'm just trying to invigorate it. Get it. It's really the lungs expanding. I don't like how I hear it. There. I could hear a little fluid in its throat. There, that's better. That's better. Yes. Oh, good. Yes. I know. So drying it off like this is going to warm it up quicker. And also it'll help those lungs expand because it's being activated. We don't want any sleepy babies when they first come out. And you see how we have a teamwork here. She's taking care of the ones that are over here, and I'm back here taking care of the one that just came out. Yes, I know. Alright, yeah, I know. So now we're just waiting for the placenta to be delivered. There. You can see a little bit better. I know, get me away from the placenta. I know. We're just waiting for her next contraction. I know, sweetie, you're sitting in a pile of fluid. Can't really get you away from it. But you're dry. You're beautiful. I'm going to take you to mommy just a minute. Let's see if I can get you underneath this, at least until the placenta is delivered. That'll help. So I buy a bunch of these from Amazon. They come in a huge pack of like, I think 100. There we go. You can see now the placenta has been delivered. Good. You can offer this to mom. Mom usually will eat it. I don't know. Mia did, but we'll see. If she wants to try to cut the cord, I'll give her a shot. The placenta is good nutrients for them if they are interested in it. I'll give her a chance to do that. Don't go far. No. I'm going to give her a second now. She doesn't seem very interested in that placenta. All right, I'm going to go ahead and clamp it. And then you cut it. Hold on, little one. I'm going to get you right over to that nipple. Give me a second. Okay. And that's been cut. And this here, you damp it, get it damp, and then you rub it. And this will keep it from bleeding. I know. And that's all you have to do. And then I'm gonna hold the hemostat down on it for a couple of minutes. I'll get it to a nipple and let it start nursing. I just want to dry it off a little bit more. Okay. All right, let me find you a good nipple here. Here's a good one. Right there. There. Oh, good, she's eating it. That's very good nutrition for her. That has lots of iron that she needs right now. Good girl. It'd be great for her to be able to at least eat one. Your nipples are this way, sweetie. Good girl. I know. I'm not afraid to touch my dog's blood and gunk. Now, if this was a human, of course, I would wear gloves. And of course, I washed my hands when she went into active labor. And everything that I put down here earlier today is fresh. Good girl. Yes, that is so good for her to eat. This little one right here snuck out while I was holding Rosie. So she literally gave birth while I was holding and cuddling her. The placenta has not come out yet, so we're not quite sure if this is a boy or a girl yet. But how sneaky is that to just slide right on out while I'm giving his mommy a cuddle? Good job, Rosie. Rosie. There we go. That's what I want to hear. That's cute. All right, we had just another little girl. She's only a minute old. Come out. This was after an hour and a half. So despite what Google tells you, sometimes puppies come out a little later. I don't know if you guys remember William, but he was born like 3 hours after all of everyone else. We had turned off the lights and went to sleep, and then at like 5 o'clock in the morning, he was born. So I say, don't count your chickens before they're hatched, so to speak. You just never know. So this is a little girl, and she is even bigger than our other little girl. And the one with the lighter fur, this one, she's more of a blonde. And then we have 2 boys. So cute. So she's nursing. Good job. She's going to be a nice big dog. Good job, Rosie. You're looking so tired. I just gave her some more calcium. I've talked about this before. You should have this in your emergency kit. It is for energy. You give it to them according to the instructions in the back based on their, where is it? Based on their, here. Based on their weight, you give it to them before, and then if they have a really long whelping session, you give them more, and then again at the end. The reason for this is energy, and also to prevent low calcium, which happens during birth, and you can get this thing called eclampsia, which is life-threatening. So I strongly suggest getting some whelping calcium and following the instructions on it. You can see I've been using it. I will give her this again before she or after she's done. Okay. And that is one cute little baby. Oh my God. Good job, Rosie. I'm gonna let this little girl nurse for a minute because these other guys have had plenty of nursing sessions already. All of them have nursed at least twice now. So we're gonna give her a moment to get her first milk in before I bring them back over. All right, I'm pretty sure Rosie's all done. We're just gonna clean up after she's finished getting rid of her placenta. So she ended up having 5 babies, 3 blemons and 2 rubies. Both the rubies are female, and one of the blemons is a female. Good job, Rosie. You did so good. They are so precious. And they came out really big. I'm gonna weigh them tomorrow, but I think they're both right around half a pound to maybe a pound. You look tired, and I can tell she's pretty much done because she was ready to leave the box and go outside to go potty. She did go pee-pee and also poo-poo. And like I said, it's not uncommon for that first poo-poo to come out really dark. But that is just so precious. Good job. You look so tired, Angel. We love you. Well, I hope that you enjoyed watching our birthing video. We love sharing these with you. And if it's given you inspiration, if you were thinking about breeding, or if you had questions about what happens, or if you have questions about what happens during the birthing process, or if you just love animals and this is fun for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to please like and subscribe to my channel. It helps us out and lets the YouTube algorithm know that this is good content for people who like puppies. Have a good day. Say goodbye, Mia.